What is up? Peyton C back here with another video, and it is Memorial Day. It's a lot more than just a day off of work, but we will touch on that later. Right now, I'm heading to get cleaning supplies. I am going to Tractor Supply to get a chain for the mini bike that my brother gave me. Yeah. We got to clean our house today, and I want to get that chain on. I don't know if I will or not. Got to get my toolbox in the back of the new truck. So quite a few things to do today, and I figure I'll bring you all along. So we will see you guys at the store. That's good. Well, just got some food. I had to watch some videos on how to vlog because I was feeling pretty uninspired. It's a normal on the daily for me. Normal on the daily. That's a new one. Anyways, like I said, just got some Sonic. Burrito was absolute trash. It was not very good. Definitely not as good as it used to be. Sonic burritos used to be like top tier, dude. But not anymore. Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Anyways, I am heading to Tractor Supply now to try to find this chain. I will see you guys there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got the right thing. I'm not like too for sure. I'm a plumber. I don't deal with chains. Alright, we'll see. So I'm thinking I should get some needle nose to be able to put this back on. But here's there. This thing has a magnet on it. It's pretty thick. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, I'll see you on the truck. All right, just got back in the truck. I got a number 40 connecting link. I have no idea if that's what I need, but I got like 3 of them for $6, so let's hope it's what I need. And then I got some watermelon slices. Those are fire. But I guess now go to Lowe's and get the cleaning supplies. I kind of forgot what cleaning supplies we needed, but it could be okay. Figure it out. I may not stop anyways because I think we may have everything. I know I need carpet stuff though. I can get that at Harps. I don't know. I'll see you where I see you.
Often offers a whole line of self-cleaning antibacterial bedding such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters.
Okay, just pulled up to Harps. Gonna go in, get the cleaning supplies. I did not go to Lowe's because 1, I didn't want to, but 2, I think pretty much get everything we need here. Gonna get Sage some food. She has been out all day with a migraine. Go home, give her food. I think I'm gonna work on this bike before we clean, just because I'm a delinquent and I don't prioritize my responsibilities well. But yeah, so we will see you guys either at the house or when I get back in the truck. I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay, so I got home, got the groceries put up. Now I'm heading to put the chain on the mini bike. The plan is to get the chain on it and get it back home, because right now it's currently over at my brother's. And then once I get there, I'll tighten it up and hopefully that works. So yeah, we'll see you at the mini bike. Alright, so I got the chain routed back around. So now let's see if we can't get one of these links over here. He's got vice grips out here. Put that on there. Alright, got the chain back on. Let's see if she'll start up. It's been a while. So alright, pretty heavy mist going on here. I changed shirts because I got soaked. But yeah, just getting this back wheel tightened up, and we should be good to go for a little ride. I know it's raining, but I don't really care, so that's probably. Bro. Holy crap, bro. I was just flying down through here, and my hat flew off. And the thing about it is I had my camera on my hat. And yeah. So being stupid and riding in the rain, I totally shattered this lens. And then I didn't see it, and I ran it over. Like, I thought it was still attached to my hat. It probably was fine until I ran it over. Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm going to get home before anything else breaks. This is crazy. All right, here we go. I got 8 pickleballs and 1 bonus plastic golf ball. Nope. These Snyder jalapeno pieces, they're goated. You might be asking yourself, Peyton, why do you just carry jalapeno pieces around in your pocket? But I think the real question is, why don't you carry jalapeno pieces around in your pocket? Checkmate, nerd. Okay, well, as you see, I didn't make the pickleball into the bucket. I probably messed around with that for like an hour and a half, and I still got to get the toolbox in this truck. And I didn't even get to cleaning the house today, right? But as to how this is the first video that I'm going to put online, I've made tons of vlogs, but I never post them, and I don't know why. I just, I guess I just make them for myself. But with this being the first one, I want to, the whole purpose is to tell people about Jesus, right? Because that's the Great Commission, to let people know the good news, to, make disciples. And, well, granted, I can't, you're watching this video and I can't, see you face to face. Maybe something I say will be encouraging. But yeah, so with this being the first one, I think it's important, to write down what I'm going to say and have a verse ready and all that. But I'm going to shoot from my hip on this one. And one, it is Memorial Day, and I said I would touch on that. So let's get that out of the way. Not out of the way, but let's talk about that. Memorial Day it's not just a day that we get off work. I mean, that's nice, right? But truthfully, it kind of makes me wonder why we get the day off work. You know, we didn't sacrifice anything, right? But there's veterans out there that sacrificed it all. They laid their life down so we can have these freedoms. So I can be sitting in my truck right now recording a stupid video. There is somebody out there that laid his life down for his country so we can enjoy the freedoms that we have. Like that's insane to think, and it's crazy that a lot of people don't really realize why we're celebrating today. They think it's just a day off work and, you know, get to go hang out with your buddies and drink beer on the lake. I mean, hey, whatever, to each their own, but there is a bigger reason of why we have this day off of work. So, I mean, all respect to the veterans that have lost their life, and I mean, all respect to all veterans, right? But today, especially the ones that have lost their life. But anyways, thank you. I thank God for them, because that's absolutely nuts. But like I said, the purpose of these videos is going to be to tell people about Jesus. And so I'm going to shoot from the hip here, tell y'all what's been kind of on my mind and on my heart, and we'll go from there. And it's about being intentional with your time, right? And it just came to me because I spent an hour and a half hitting pickleballs, right? But we have got to be intentional with our time. Because one, I had a ton of things to do today, and I didn't do any. And granted, my wife was down with a headache, and, you know, we just kind of chilled, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there is a balance that we have to have between fun and what we have to do, and mainly a balance of, you know, what are we putting before Jesus? Because honestly, there shouldn't be anything that comes before him. I seen a sermon one time, and dude was talking about, you know, we say we're gonna go spend time with Jesus, and he was using like a dresser drawer, and, you know, he was like, okay, so we put Jesus at the top drawer. Oh, well then, you know, the kids are crying, so we got to take care of the kids, so the kids get moved up to the top drawer, right? And Jesus gets put down one, and then, you know, we go to spend time with Jesus, and then something else happens in your family, so that gets put up, and well, now the dishes are stacked up, and so ultimately it's, you know, Jesus just gets, okay, you know, and but he said, what if instead of putting Jesus in a drawer, what if he just wants to be the whole dresser, right? That holds all the drawers, because we build our lives around him. And that honestly really helped me, because we do, like, or I do, I know, especially, like, I go about my day and I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'll spend time with Jesus later, and later never comes. Next thing you know, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm tired, and I got work the next day, and it's like, well, I mean, didn't spend time with Jesus. But Jesus is supposed to be our entire lives. Everything we have, everything we do, everything we say is supposed to be built on him. And it's I'm not saying like that's an excuse to not, you know, spend time with Jesus, because how are we going to build our lives around him if we have no idea what his word says, right? And I know me especially, I struggle with that a lot, because I just get busy and I don't prioritize it. We have to realize what we are prioritizing. There we go, I'll get it out. And, you know, sometimes we need to look at our lives and you know, maybe put some other things down the drawers and bring Jesus up, you know what I mean? But yeah, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. I'm Peyton C. Peace. Checkmate, nerd.